live for 5 seconds, so they got my
Oh,
drums in there.
hello.
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 Hello. Pause that. I don't need that playing. Do you? They should be able to see the cube.
The cube.
The cube.
I can see the cube.
You can see the cube. Okay, then they can see the cube. Do you
Yeah.
want to send Ryu a
Hmm?
direct message to tell him that we're doing this?
I don't think he's on, but
Oh, he was offline when I told him about it earlier, so he might just be away from the computer. Either way, he might get it on his phone or something.
yeah, I'm talking to him now.
Excellent. I can shut the GameCube now. There we go. So I loaded this thing up, right? The calendar settings resets, so it says it's 2045.
Oh.
Which I'm just gonna keep, I guess.
So we're the mission to Mars is already underway.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Everything. Press start. Welcome to the world of tomorrow, says Anstica. The world of tomorrow. I feel like that's like from a sci-fi movie.
That
Like,
is from Futurama, says the man who's
Oh,
been
okay.
muted.
I was wondering.
I was like going on this whole like thing about what this game is. No one could hear me.
No.
I was, hey Scarlet, I was gonna say this is like the opposite end of the scale from Echo Knight, the last game in the horror game slot. That game was weird and interesting, but not good. This is supposedly really weird and interesting and really good. So, we're doing like the opposite end of the scale of the last game we did in the horror game slot.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do. I've never played it, so this will be new to me. Deep into that darkness peering. Oh, he says it. Okay.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Wondering, fearing, doubting.
No Reki, just brute. Disappointing, I know. This might be kind of loud. Turn that down a tad. Nintendo. Oh. So, I hear all the audio like 2 seconds behind. Probably more like a second.
Oh.
So I was reading the poem and then he started reading it. Audio sounds good here. Excellent. I was gonna wait until he got here to thank him, but since he hasn't shown up yet, I'll thank him personally again later, I guess. The only reason we're able to do this stream is because Ryu graciously sent me his copy to stream. So without him, we wouldn't be doing this stream because I'm not dishing out the money for this game. It's expensive, and I'm broke. So, thanks to Ryu for trusting me with his copy of the game long enough to stream it.
Yeah, I've heard of this game, but I've never played it.
It's one of those horror games everyone's like, it's really good, but, you know, good luck playing it, because I'm here just on my... Oh, hey, Ryu. Hopefully you heard me thank you, then. Publicly. See, I told you he'd show up.
Yay.
You.
That was my fault. I got on a little late.
This is pretty much the time we usually start streaming.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, dude, Pokemon Yellow is great. It's it's a good game.
Pokemon.
Oh, good. He did hear the public thank you.
Yay.
So yeah, I get this extra like level of like mind screwiness, right? Because I hear all the audio just a couple, like just a half a second behind when it actually happens.
Is that because of the capture card?
It's because of the
Or-
capture card. If I wanted to,
Ah.
I don't have headphones for my TV that reach from my TV to my chair, so I have to listen to the sample through the capture cards through the streaming software. So it ooh, what is going on? Subtitles on, widescreen. Oh jeez, no thanks.
Oh, you can actually choose widescreen
Yeah,
for this? Wow.
could not be open because one does not exist. Oh, yeah, go ahead, carry on. Coincidentally, all the Pokemon talk, Pokemon Blue is the next RPG. Once we, finish 9.
Yes.
Alright, start game. Let's go.
We'll get back to Final Fantasy 9
Yeah, we'll get there.
and
That's-
Day of the Tentacle.
and
Let's
Day of the
still
Tentacle.
finish that one.
That's the fun of having 3 games going on. We can alternate and never get bored.
This wretched book is where it all began so long ago,
Hang on.
before time.
Is there actual voice acting?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead.
R.I.P.
This
Oh.
is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family.
Oh,
It is the story of humanity.
rip dead boy.
Like it or not, believe it or not as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity
It's
is
very,
the age of extinction
2000s GameCube game voice acting, but it's voice acting. It seems serviceable.
grow restless. Their time once again near.
Someone has
Better
been tunneling.
than,
That's probably me. I'll turn the fan off.
And they
was it better than Resident Evil voice acting?
their
The
attention
PS1 games for
turns
sure.
to my
The remake, probably on par.
She is the last of my line,
That's good.
and the last hope for humanity.
Remakes might be a little bit better. I don't know. I'd have to listen to it. I usually keep a fan on in here because it gets very warm, but I'll turn it off for the stream and then suffocate. What is going on? Hello? Okay. Oh, nope. I'm not having this. Not. Nope. Excuse me. Nope. I'm stuck on a bed. Oh, jeez. Get away from me. Why is it in sepia? Sepia. Oh, okay. Cool.
What?
May the rats eat my eyes.
No.
I'd rather they didn't, thanks. The man has no eyes! Three o'clock.
333.
If you double that, it's 666. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun.
Get used to this? Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'll get so used to it.
This is Inspector LeGrasse with the Rhode Island Police.
Inspector Legrasse.
Sorry to disturb you, but there's been
I'm sure you hear my computer going nuts now.
I'll be on the next one.
I'm gonna try turning my fan on the lowest setting 'cause I'm really warm. It is exceptionally hot in this bedroom. It's not winter anymore, you see?
Yeah.
Hopefully if I just turn it away from you a little bit, it won't be so bad.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. Trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under
This guy,
circumstances.
get some popsicles, bro? I would love to, but popsicles aren't very stream conductive.
But I must warn you, it's
Hard to eat a popsicle, play a game. Yeah, and talk while eating a popsicle.
I'm afraid there's not
I like this guy here, this inspector man. Looks like, oh dang, dead man. Looks like every like protagonist of like a mid 2000s horror movie.
Miss Roivas,
Have faith in you.
Yeah.
that your grandfather.
I have faith in my ability to leave the fan on low and not wind tunnel.
I don't really hear it that much.
Okay. Not much or not at all? Because
I don't understand.
I might just suffer if you can hear it at all.
Can't you check dental records or something? What's wrong with you?
What's going on here?
I'm sorry.
I'm
It's my
sorry.
job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head.
He has no head!
There's no sign of intrusion.
No head.
Certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like
It's like a
this.
chunky
20
Inspector
years
Gadget,
before.
just give him the hat. Yeah, I can also see that.
No evidence except for the body. And what's left doesn't say much.
Inspector Gadget.
Do, 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 do.
You better find
This is lip syncing though.
Pretty bad.
There must be some clue in this
I might be
video
biased
giving
because you
us
know the audio, but oof,
answers.
doesn't look great.
So do I.
Not that I hold that against a game or anything that hard, because you know, I'm a Resident Evil fan. But you know, whatever. Shocked by your grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. The wind noise is very minimal. You good? Okay. She decides to search the mansion, the place where. What does it start? B. Hello.
So what is she? Like an inspector or something?
I think she's just family.
Oh, okay.
Why is this not moving? Hello.
Place where.
What's
The
going on?
place where.
What? Oh, I got. Oh, it scrolls. Oh, I'm trying to hit buttons. You
Oh.
just scroll it with the wheel. This looks very dark on the capture card. I think so. I'm gonna bump the contrast real fast. Quick, make conversation.
Hello, everybody. So, speaking of Resident Evil, we're probably gonna start doing those again.
We have to
Right.
Yeah, probably. We're talking about it. Want to re-marathon
Yeah.
them because we haven't done the proper LP
yeah.
marathon in a long time. Nope. Nope.
And I don't know about you, Brute, but my like recording setup is a bit better now.
Oh
than
yeah,
it
no,
used to
no doubt,
be.
100%.
So it'd be better quality this time
Oh,
going
yeah.
around.
I agree. What happens if I just raise the? Oh my goodness. So it affects
Whoa,
my.
that's-
Yeah, I was just messing with it. That looks better, right there though. Turn saturation down a little bit. It messes with my TV too. So I was like, hey, what happens when I bump it? And then it just went nuts. Feel bad if whoever plays Chris. Hey, guess what? I play Chris. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. There was a tie to his past, possibly a tie to his murderer. Billy is. Oh. Alright. It would be here. Excellent. Yeah, okay. Okay, thanks.
Yes, Billy Hart.
I'm partial to Jill myself, but that's
Have you
neither.
played Zero?
I haven't gotten past the train. I've the bare minimum as I've
Okay.
gotten past the train, I should say.
I really liked the
Should be good.
Rebecca and Billy. Like there was some chemistry there between them.
I have seen most of the game, so I will agree with that.
I really like that.
Hope that looks okay. I don't know. It's hard to judge how because it comes through the capture card, and then streamed through the encoder on Twitch or whatever. So I don't ever know how
Right.
it's gonna really turn out. All I can do is make some guesses.
I mean, I can see what's going on, so
I guess that's what matters.
yeah.
There's just whispering at random moments.
But, you know, if it came down to choosing between Billy and Leon.
Oh,
Leon's
Leon
winning.
wins all the way.
So
It is a dark game. Yeah, that's the That's the bad thing about streaming dark games is they're dark, and capture cards don't handle that very well. A beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set to 3:33. There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex take a look at the key? Yeah, sure. So it goes Billy,
believe,
Barry, Leon, Chris, Birkin, Jake. I disagree. It goes Leon, Barry, Chris, Billy, Jake, Birkin. Well, looks like a dresser key. Excellent.
No, it goes Leon, Leon, Leon.
Leon, Leon, Leon. You forgot one. Steve's got to be at the very back, but with
Oh,
3
yeah,
blank spaces
Steve.
first.
Steve.
Yeah, so it goes like Leon, Chris, or sorry, Leon, Barry, Chris, Billy, Jake, Birkin, blank space, Tofu, Steve. We don't talk about Steve. We talk about Steve. Oh, do we ever talk about
Sorry
Steve?
about that.
Sorry
I said
about
I was
that.
sorry.
Claire.
Claire.
God, I don't like that game at all. It's like the worst one.
It's so
Uh,
hard.
And I played all of them. Oof, Code Veronica is rough. Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. And I own the PlayStation 2 version of that game. Oof. I think that's the only game in the series where I can concretely say you can get straight up soft locked and have to restart the whole game. Or I guess hard locked. Code Veronica.
Veronica?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a bit.
'Cause if-
Spoilers. Steve gets infected with the Veronica virus, and then you have to run away from his infected form. You are I think you are actually guaranteed to get hit at least once because of your speed. So if you don't have healing items for that scene in your inventory, or a save close enough to reload to go get some, you're boned. And have to replay up to that point. Or replay from your last save to that point.
Well, also, if you don't have enough guns in your storage when you switch over to Chris, you're screwed.
That too. Chris. Man, I hate that game. Put the crazy
Yes.
old man from Seven About Steve. Oh, dude. What's his name? Joe Baker? Jack Baker? I don't remember anymore.
I think it was Jack. Yeah.
Jack sounds right. Jack was great. I think I'd put Jack like above Birkin and Jake probably. Okay. Yeah, we have to do a higher quality stream of those games.
Mm-hmm.
Splitting the games where probable and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Dibs on 4.
That's fine.
All
I
right.
figured you'd take 4. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. No, let's not mess with anything yet. Jack was a pretty good bad guy. I liked the villains from 7. Wearing cool sunglasses. He had dad glasses on though.
Oh yeah, when he was a good guy, he had the glasses.
Ow.
I remember.
Ethan.
Ethan.
What's this? What? Okay. I got a dresser key, but I can't go upstairs where I assume the bedrooms are, so I'm just kind of looking around. This clock isn't set to 3:33.
No, it's not.
This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with almost patriarchal air. With an almost patriarchal air. Use the stick left and right to adjust the clock hands. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Let's put it on 3:33, I guess. Probably. Be
Yeah.
what's 33 on a clock? I guess it'd be between 6 and 7. Wish you could actually save Zoe. I liked her way better than Mia. Nah, dude, Mia's where it's at. So I guess it would be. This is like right here. I feel like it should be farther down the 3, but I can't really get it to. Let's try looping.
I was gonna say like the number 3 especially when it's like
Yeah, I can't even get it to go
double.
all the way down. Oh, okay, it did it automatically.
It's
Mia
like
cut off
it has a special meaning. I can't remember what it was.
Mia didn't cut your hand off of her own free will, though. She was under the influence of Evelyn. That'd be like blaming someone for holding you at gunpoint when someone was holding them at gunpoint to make them do it. It's not really their fault. It's the guy with the gun in the first place. What are we freaking out about here? A large, leather-bound, antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Yeah, let's read the book. What? Oh my. That's a big worm! Did you see the worm?
I saw a glimpse of it.
No knowledge
What?
of what was to come,
I had no
Nor did I care.
knowledge, or did I care?
how the knowledge changed me. It will also change you.
I'm gonna drink a root beer.
You will come to learn fear as I have. You too. Come to
That's a Coke.
understand
Like a root beer.
To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind
I have played
my
the last two DLCs, but none of the missing footage DLCs because I did not care for the premises of those. None of them sound particularly fun to me. I played Not a Hero and End of Zoe, though. I paid for that one. They are on the stream docket eventually, but pretty low on it right now. They're like speaking Latin or Roman or something.
With their ears.
Once more on your battle tactics.
Wait, what?
Our enemies did not have a chance.
Or am I just crazy and was
Oh,
hearing?
okay.
Do you believe that it really exists?
Like their ears looked all kind of weird, but
There's-
it's just their helmet.
They're speaking English now, so now I just wonder if I'm crazy. And they were always speaking English.
Well, they look like Roman soldiers, so maybe they were speaking Latin. I don't know.
And then switch to English?
I guess I can't hear the stream, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of talking, so I only half heard it.
Pius Augustus. What is that walk?
Early 2000s.
Okay.
I know it's like historically accurate and all, but I love the feather duster cap.
Yeah.
You can just take it off and clean off the shelves and then get back to work.
Yeah. Druid circle?
Oh man, that's the third time this week. What?
What's happening?
Oh my. Amazing how some SNES games look better than GameCube games. Yeah, it's that's just how 3D games designed to make you question things. Yeah, I'm sure it is. That's the fun thing about like 2D sprites and 3D models is like 3D models are impressive when they come out, but they age a lot worse than sprites do. Oh, there's a run button.
Yeah, that's
Which,
true.
you know, it takes like a particularly good style or really good work to make 3D models truly last. Which is why like 3D games take a particular, I'd say like particular, I don't know, insight into the era, I guess. Like if you're gonna go back and play a PlayStation 1 game, you gotta really realize it's a PlayStation 1 game. You can't just be like, oh, it's gonna be just fine. You gotta realize that it's gonna be, hello? It's gonna be aged.
He has no head,
He has no head. Nope, I didn't mean to do that.
just like her grandfather.
Oh, melee combat, excellent.
Cute.
So, Parasite Eve aged well? I disagree. I think I expressed that opinion in the Let's Play we did.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't fond of how it aged. I think it probably looked great at the time, but it did not age well.
Yeah.
It aged in aged in a way that kind of made what I would imagine would have been tense scenes kind of laughable. Not of its own fault. Finish him. Finish him. Excellent. Though I do have that particular appreciation that I can recognize. At the time, it was probably pretty good looking. Ah! Leave me be! Ugh. Because I played a lot of PS1 games, so it just kind of comes with the territory. Echo Knight, though, I think that just looked terrible no matter what.
Yeah.
This is some weird combat. Strange granite block lies on the floor. Parasite.
It's your rock.
Oh my goodness, it's my rock. Pick up my rock. Pius has picked up Brute's rock. Parasite Eve through EPSXE looks well. That's what we did, right? Emulated?
No, I used PS Fin because I couldn't get EPSXE to work very well. And then there was another one that Galif was using that he sent to me, but like the sound would act all weird whenever I tried to screen share it.
See.
So I just ended up using PS Fin.
Emulating PS1 games is like no one mentions it because it's so like easy to do, but it's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, especially PS Fin. You can't switch discs.
Yeah, I
in there,
remember
and
that.
You have to use another emulator to switch discs, and it sucks
that.
if you can't save your game before how Final Fantasy has. Hey, we're about to go to disc 2. You want to save your game, and then when you save your game and you load it up again, you'll be on disc 2. And
Well, that's like I feel like that should have been standard practice, cause like, oh jeez.
yeah, it should have been. Like the Final Fantasy games were good about doing that, but Parasite Eve and Chrono Cross did not do that.
Oh,
I think
jeez.
Xenogears did. Yeah, Xenogears, like, right before it switches discs, it has you save the game. But Chrono Cross and Parasite Eve do not do
I
that.
can't recall. I think Metal Gear did that. It's really hard to remember. My memory's not. Ow. Hey! Thanks. I know what a health meter is. You had to interrupt combat to tell me this?
Stick. Stick.
But yeah, clear up until even like the PS3 generation of things, models have not always aged well,
No.
which is something that I love about sprite work, is that it's like ageless, timeless. But I think people kind of write off 3D models sometimes just because of that, without acknowledging that sometimes they can look genuinely great, which is also unfortunate.
Yeah.
So it just said the character, like this guy's name is Pius, I guess, and it just whispered that name ominously at me.
Ooh.
I really want to play Drakengard because I like. Oh jeez. Oh,
Is it Drakengard like Nier or something?
Nier
What's that?
is based off one of the endings from Drakengard.
Okay.
So where Nier picks up, because there's the Drakengard series, which follows its own set of endings, and then Nier follows, I think it's Ending D from Drakengard 1 or 2, which the mainline games don't follow. So it's like a spin-off of the games on a different timeline or something like that. And Nier's the one everyone like knows and likes, especially since the sequel came out. But like no one ever really talks about like in the games about how like Nier's directly followed up from Drakengard. You gotta just kind of pay attention, or Google it.
Yeah, I've never played Drakengard either. I just
haven't
remember
either.
when I was looking up stuff about Nier that it was tied to Drakengard.
Yeah. I think the ending it follows like an end of the world ending for Drakengard, I believe, because Nier is like an after the end story kind of going on. Purple.
Yeah, I have Nier. Like, if I ever get a working capture card, that's going on the list of stuff to stream.
Pick up. I'm sorry. What's going on the list of stuff to stream? I was.
Oh, I was saying that, you know, once, if I get a working capture card, Nier is going to be on the list to
Nier is very
stuff
good.
to stream.
I've played Nier. It is very good. All but the first ending is the end of the world ending. Well, yeah, but it follows a particular end of the world ending. So this, I think Ryu told me about this. Well, maybe not this specifically, but he did tell me that each of these colors, blue, red, green, purple, are like a different path, sort of. It's all the same, but you have to do all 4 of them to get like the true ending, which I heard is only slightly different, so it's not really relevant to us. But
Okay.
each path is like very minorly different, I guess. I don't know if this is when you pick the path, but it seems kind of like that. So just in case, blue, red, green, or purple.
Purple.
Purple. Nope. Don't have to detail.
Purple.
Use. I don't know if this is when you pick the path or not. I just, in case it is, I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got to put all the cubes in here, so it probably isn't that one yet. But I know he told me that's something you do. We were talking about how you gotta play like 4 times to get the final ending, and I'm like, I'm probably not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Did I just summon a monster? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You chose poorly.
Shouldn't I be turning into a skeleton or something right now? Die.
No.
You're not dead. Die. Please tell me it's the ending with the giant demon babies. I don't know. I can't remember. I just know it's based on one of the endings from Drakengard. I think it's 1 or 2. I don't remember which one either. I'm not. I like Nier, but I'm not encyclopedic about it, so I don't really know offhand the details. Beyond that, I don't have all the endings in that game yet.
Blue. Hooray.
Hurrah!
Giant demon babies.
Nice. I love getting eaten by giant demon babies.
So it turns into clock tower? Question mark?
I hope not. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. You know, that's been on my list to redo for a really long time.
Maybe that should be next.
That may be.
Go through the clock tower games. I'll play the bad one.
Which one's the bad one?
I like that
Nintendo one, or-
I like that the series has such a questionable quality that you have to ask me which one's the bad one.
Well, I know the second one is bad.
Not the SNES one, and not that one's direct sequel. The one with like where it turns out that the split personality is actually like a reincarnation of the Scissor Man from the SNES game or whatever.
Yeah.
The one that we tried to mess around with and was messing up because my emulator was,
Yeah.
15 years old. Perhaps you must prove your work
Yeah,
with destroying the
that's-
statue.
Clock Tower 2.
I said, I'll do that one. You do the SNES one and the PS1 game. I'll do the.
Alright.
I'll do the other PS1 game.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Guess I could do Haunting Grounds too, or Clock Tower 3, or both of them.
Oh, yeah. I forgot there was a third one.
Yeah. There's also that like weird spin-off-y thing. I don't know. I'd have to test play them first. I'd have to buy them too. You don't want to forget about that part.
Yeah.
But with 3 preceding games, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Aren't you sick of Fatal Frame?
If we do
I'll
Fatal
keep-
Frame, if we do Fatal Frame again, it'll be me doing it blind, I think,
Yeah.
or if she
Well,
does it, I
just-
should say.
I'm just saying, like, I did it. I LP'd it twice, and I streamed it at least twice. So it's just like, aren't you sick of me doing
'Cause
Fatal
I
Frame?
own the PSN port that they put on the PS3, and I haven't played very much of it. So I figure if you touch that again, it'll just be like me playing it blind with you co-commentating
Yeah.
for the sake of something different.
Yeah, just because I've done it so many times. I actually did stream all of them.
I watched you stream 2 through 5.
Yeah.
I missed one. I don't remember why, but I know I missed the first one.
One, like, just because I had played it so many times. It's been a few years since I last played it, so I'm probably a little rusty now, but it's like I got through it really fast.
And that's why. I know it was many years ago. It was before we started like doing Let's Play stuff on a regular basis or anything.
Yeah, those were all me and Zaylee streams.
Oh, yeah.
All the Fatal Frame games.
Except, well, no, that's not true. The fifth one, because it came out later. You did later, so we were good friends by that point already. But
Yeah.
okay, here's the color choice. So I guess the way it is there's red, green, and blue, and then on your final playthrough you get access to purple. So.
Okay. So, whew. I say.
I know they had different like minor like effects. I think they changed the magic you can use or something. I don't know. I have no knowledge, so it's purely an aesthetic choice.
I say blue.
Scarlet said red, so that means I can flip a coin.
Yep.
Heads will be red.
Yeah, the streams were years ago.
It's tails.
Scarlet.
We're doing blue.
Blue.
Because I hit tails.
Actually, I think I still have the video somewhere.
And Anstica said
It's like
green.
long green.
He's just being a dick and making it a three-way split. Shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal. Pious claim this artifact. You know what? Just since Anstica wanted to be the wild card,
Green.
I'll do green. An effigy resembling a warped angel, shaped from dark green emerald, hovers effortlessly above the pedestal. See, now that makes me uncomfortable. It's shaped like a warped angel? Now I don't know.
Oh.
That sounds kind of bad, doesn't it? Let's read the description of
Well.
red.
Yeah.
Strange sculpture resembling a red-clawed worm mysteriously
worm.
floats. Okay, that's kind of. Blue's the only one that isn't like super ominous. It's just a dome, which I guess is kind of ominous, but not like a giant worm that we saw in the opening cutscene thing and a misshapen angel. Fine.
Yeah.
Screw it. I'll just take green.
So- Alrighty. Yeah. Scarlet, like the Fatal Frame 5 streams were back in October of 2015.
Yeah, I was still in high school. Remember that?
Yeah, and then actually I don't think I have the Fatal Frame videos anymore.
Like not even online.
I might. Let me go check my YouTube. I might have them unlisted. Because back when CLG was still working, I had a lot of unlisted playlists on there.
Back when it was a damn green makes it easier. Aha! Ha! Sucker.
Eons
Yeah.
have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a
Yeah, back when CLG was a website, not just a collective channel.
With the power of
Yeah.
Xel'Lotath, I can now read
It's like I had all my old streams
Right.
listed there.
Right.
on-
Unlisted.
Face me, and you
because
shall
that was
serve
back when I didn't think anyone was interested in watching my archived stream videos.
Now, it's basically just what we do. I mean, excluding the fact that CLG is a Let's Play channel, and I have my own Let's Play channel, but like, yeah, this is the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Hey, title drop.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, the first Fatal Frame we streamed was in November of 2012.
That was just a couple months after I joined CLG.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember
then-
February 2012 was my join date.
That's weird. I guess I streamed Fatal Frame 3 first before I did.
See, and I remember that. Because I
Yeah.
remember, like, I made a joke of it like a wall ghost or some shit like that. I don't remember. That was so long ago, I don't remember.
Yeah, we did, see, 2011. Oh, that was my Nightmare LP. October 2012 was Fatal Frame 3, and then November 2012 was Fatal Frame, and then Fatal Frame 2 was March of 2013.
Maybe I did just be there for all of them, and I just don't remember it. That sounds equally
then-
likely.
Yeah. And then I started to restream 4 because I had streamed that.
That might have been the one I didn't see, because I had to go look that one up independently and found out it was about, like, a detective guy or some shit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I might
Yeah,
not have been there
we-
for that one.
Yeah, Zaylee and I streamed 4 when I first got the patch working on my Wii.
What year did you stream that?
That's on the Game W page. Let me go look.
Because there was that period when I was between homes, so I wasn't around for like 4 or 5 months. Back around that time, so it might have been. Then.
GameW
Can't remember.
playlist. Stream Fatal Frame 4. I don't want to watch it. I just want to know.
I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, we did all of Fatal Frame 4 in April of 2012.
That is probably about right. Because I was gone from, like, throughout the summer into that school year I had before I even came back. Or taking the place of the lock.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember I joined, and that's, like, when I first became friends with Anstica. And then a couple months afterwards, into the following year, or into the following couple of months, I moved, and then it didn't work out quite so well, so I was bouncing around between places, and I was gone for several months, and then I came back.
Yeah, the first time we streamed Fatal Frame 4, the settings weren't very good, and I had to stream it in 4:3 resolution because of the way Ustream worked.
Yeah.
So we started to restream it, with better settings, and then Fatal Frame 5 came out, and then I just kind of forgot about 4. And I also started to stream the remake of 2 on the Wii.
I think I remember that. There's so many Fatal Frame games, I don't even know anymore.
I know. And actually, when I first got the remake of 2, like, just because I love 2 so much, I was being just kind of meh-faced about it. And
my
then...
goodness, look at this stealth animation. That's a stick up the butt animation right there.
Yes, it is. But like after I like played it a little while, I started to really get into it, and I started to really like it like so much. I think I like it more than the original. So eventually, I'd like to.
I wouldn't mind getting to play through those games myself, just because I like the
They're
genre
so
so
good.
much.
I love those games. Although 5, I wasn't really too into. It just
I
wasn't
remember
scary to
watching
me.
5 and thinking it didn't look too great.
No, I mean the graphics were pretty, but it wasn't scary. None of the ghosts were scary.
The only one I
didn't really-
remember, even like memorable, was like a box ghost or some shit,
Mhm.
and that wasn't really scary so much as kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
The Binding of the
Uh,
Corpse God. Corpse
Corpse.
God.
Yep.
Let me just take about.
Necromancy.
Can we just think about that for a second? Excellent.
Nor am I sure.
Danny Phantom Box Ghost. Not the Box Ghost I was thinking of, but also an equally as scary Box
Reminded of
Ghost.
ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Frazer's book, The Golden
Yeah, I don't
Bough,
remember.
a study in magic and religion.
I mean, I'd probably play it again, but it's like I'd rather play 3.
I forget. Did you have to like? Was that like an actual release, or did you have to import and homebrew that? Or was that, or
I
is
only
that
had to.
4?
I only had to import 4.
Okay.
4 was the only one that wasn't released.
That one I might pass some
in the
playing
US.
because I don't want to I don't want to
Yeah.
homebrew my Wii.
Yeah, I still have that Wii because, and I don't update it because I know they're gonna remove it if I do.
Forever enshadowed with the master of chaos, and to fade to nothing.
But yeah, all the other games were released in North America.
I remember 5 releasing in North America was kind of a big deal then. It was one of those two, and I couldn't remember which one. But if it was 5, that was kind of a big deal at the time because no one. It was digital only, I think. But I remember everyone being pretty. What the fuck?
Is he the corpse god?
I think it's that big purple thing.
What? May the darkness claim thee. And damned beast.
Oh,
That's what the hell?
I don't know, right? It's so big.
It's like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Diablo 2 a little bit. Not Diablo 2, Diablo 3.
I haven't played very much of Diablo 3.
Even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, right.
I'll be right back.
All right. She's got no shoes on. You're not missing much brute. I'm not? What am I not missing? I'm kind of got lost by the whole, like lost from the conversation with the whole giant corpse god thing going on. Should Elia take the necklace and the statue? Yeah. She's got them hobbit feet, no shoes. That is an acceptable answer. No hobbit feet. Or those hobbit feet. See much by not playing Diablo 3. Oh, I don't know. The little bit I did play was pretty fun. Oh no. I've been locked in. Rip me. I think I played like the first chapter. Because I bought it at Walmart for like cheap. And it's decent. I didn't care for Path of Exile too much. I am also just very critical of free-to-play games because they tend to easily dip into scummy territories with their practices, so... What? No thank you. By the way, how do you save in this game? It's not safe to save right now. Okay. Well, excellent. about that axe thing going on there. Ugh. No. Whew. Oof. Didn't care for that. That was exceptionally tense. Door shut. Lucky by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of sanity meter in the character to pulse green. Beware, sanity loss affects perception and eventually health. Oh jeez. What? Some Prince of Persia stuff. It was some Prince of Persia stuff right there. Whew. When you finish a move on a creature, recover sanity. Understood. Ow.
Okay.
What the hell? I just got introduced to the sanity feature. If a monster stares at you, you slowly lose sanity until you hallucinate.
So it's like amnesia?
Yeah, kinda. Yes.
Huh.
Except in this game, you get your sanity back by beating the shit out of things. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a capture card so I can stream my comps
Ow!
again. Oh,
Yeah. That's a
I don't
thing.
know when that'll
God.
be.
Ow.
Wow.
It's a lot easier to do that coming back. Hey! Don't stare at me! Hey! Hey! Don't look at me! Do you know who I am?
I wonder if it's like your insanity goes up because you're not believing what you're seeing, and then once you start beating the crap out of it, you're like, oh yeah, it is real.
They can die. It'll be okay.
If it bleeds, you can kill it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
So I went AFK when we switched over to this lady. Like, who is this?
Her name is Elia.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you know, I'm so bored. I want to go find something to do. And then I found out her name's Elia, and that's all she wrote. Also, is that wall bleeding, or is it just me?
Which wall?
Hang on, and I'll switch back in a second. Watch the wall. No? Yeah, watch it from the top. See it? It's really hard to see on the.
Oh,
but it's-
yeah, I can see it.
That's-
It is bleeding.
That is great. So, it said when I tried to save. Oh, I can save now. Okay. I should probably save. I haven't saved yet. I don't know if this is the
Yes.
kind of game that kicks you back to your last save or not. I would imagine not, but you never know. And it's better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when your health, when the sanity meter gets high, low enough, whatever, all the walls are bleeding. That
Oh.
one's okay.
It's gushing.
You lose health when your sanity gets too low. So that's fine.
I'm not.
Ah!
Arrows.
Ow! You should have told me no, so I'd think I'm crazy. Scarlet's got the good ideas right there. Oh, this guy's red. Ah! Hey!
Hello.
I see you staring at me. Don't you stare at me!
He has laser eyes.
Ow, that's just the
His head just came off.
that's the sanity thing. The green.
My head. I have to get ahead of this situation.
Stop. It's not okay. Give me my sanity back, you jerk. Also health. How do I regain health?
Yay.
How do I... What do I do to regain health?
Strange necklace.
Fashioned
10?
from a dark ancient stone engraved with healer designs, it can be used to cast a healing spell when Elia is standing still.
Oh,
Try to have fun.
so how do you use it? Equip? Oh.
That's how I use it. Whee!
okay.
What's my health at? Excellent. Gotta be conservative with that, I guess. Woo.
Whee!
The signs on the wall appears to depict the time of the day. Perhaps the candles do too. Press those to extinguish the candles. Wait, what sign on the wall? I don't understand.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Here's on the floor is a striking design featuring a starry sky, the heavens. So, there's supposed to be a... There's like nothing on the wall. Okay, so what if we just extinguish all of them then? Get out of here. Is that what it wants? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I guess that's what I wanted. I think
Only open partially.
I think I missed one. That's why. Because there's another one of these on the other end of the hallway,
Ah, okay.
and I guess I just didn't realize it was a thing I have to do. Ah! Oh!
Hello. What's happening?
Throwing caution to the wind. Here we go. Yep. This one's already good to go. Okay.
That I guess. Do you have a roll?
You have a roll. What the hell is this? Stealth button? Nope, I do not. Makes sense. Horror game doesn't want you to feel too empowered. Okay, that one's already done.
Ah, kitty.
Okay, that's the secret. Just don't step on the panels.
Okay.
Examine. Detail. Okay.
Yeah, it's Cabal.
Voila.
Voila.
Voila. Oh, my legs. Ouch. Oof. There we go. Which door was locked? Was it this one? I think it was this one. It was this one. Right? No. Yes. Oh my.
Again. You can do it.
Oof. Owie. Detail. A small pedestal covered with the decorative etching stands before the wall. The blowgun upon it must have some special significance for it to be used as a point of display. Oh yeah, we'll take the blowgun. I have acquired a blowgun.
You can shoot.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Ow, 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 ow.
Bad end.
My knife!
Oh no.
It broke!
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's bad.
Now she just has the blowgun. Hello.
Hang on. This guy's getting messed up. Stop it! Yes, come after me. Haha! Just blow dart him while he's down. Excellent. How you doing, buddy? The guard is grateful for Elia saving his life. In return, he offers his services if Elia brings him a weapon that has been broken. He will repair it as a gesture of thanks. Hey, boy, do I have something for you.
I have a broken sword.
Broken short sword. Boy, do I not want to use this blowgun. I already don't like it. Hey, check it. Yes. Excellent.
Yay.
So did we go back in time again? I think it's less like we went back in time and more like Alex, the person in the modern day, is reading reading this because we picked up a page of a book and then I used it and here we are. So it's like reading an account of the past. We just play it instead of just listening to her actually read it. Jesus Christmas. Because it wouldn't be half as fun if she just read it to us. So we play it. Don't you stare at me, you son of a bitch! No eyes!
I was gonna say, like, if they broke your sword and forced you to use that blowgun, that's
Pretty
pretty
unfortunate.
mean.
I guess they do for that little segment, and if you can save I'm guessing the guy can die.
Mm-hmm.
And then if that guy dies, you're stuck using the blowgun, which would probably be pretty unfortunate.
Yeah.
So there I was, walking through a corridor when the walls came together and smacked me in the face. Yep. Oh, this is pleasant. Left side, some nice flowers. In the middle, a man at the sun. On the right, Cthulian forces, just hanging out.
Like, yo.
Cthulian forces. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasantness. Humans. Cthulhu. Humans. So, I don't think it takes a genius to realize this game is very Lovecraft inspired.
Mm-hmm. Cthulhu.
I think that's pretty clear. Ugh. I mean, just and why did it open with Poe? Because Poe's a horror poem. Well, he occasionally wrote the era's version of horror, at least.
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
wrote a lot of horror stories. Nothing like Lovecraft, though. Lovecraft was like all like scary monsters twisted from nightmares and.
But they did have the same sense of like existential dread.
Yeah.
So that's tonally, I'd say they're quite alike.
Mm-hmm.
They might have not had, the same ideas, but they definitely both had the same tone that was focused on nothing but like pure dread.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the greens and the reds fight each other, and the reds kick the greens' butt. Just let them duke that out.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and take care of all those, then I'll take care of you.
Don't you look at me! I know this game. Yeah. That you can't see. Have you seen a picture of Poe? If I looked like that, I'd have a sense of dread. Well, that man was straight up, like, ill. Mentally? So, if I think I had as many problems as he did, I don't know if I'd even realize I looked dreadful.
I have his complete works somewhere.
I personally don't care for Poe as a writer, but you can't deny the influence. And
Yeah.
if nothing else, the tone he uses is very clear. Half the reason I don't
also have-
care for his work that much, like Lovecraft offsets it by at least having, some outright creepy things to think about.
Yeah.
Poe, the creepy thing is the existential dread. And I get enough of that when I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah. I have a Lovecraft's. I think it's his complete works. I think.
I have a collection of his short stories
Let's see.
in my.
Because I had like a really fancy
Oh, dang.
hardcover book.
Yeah, so do I. I have. It's called
yeah.
Great Tales of Horror.
I have a really big Barnes and Noble edition called H.P. Lovecraft: The Complete Fiction.
Nice. I don't think mine's a complete compilation, but it has a lot of his like famous ones. Call of Cthulhu, Innsmouth. I forget the name of the story. I think some of his lesser known but still pretty popular ones, like The Color Out of Space, are in there and stuff like that. And then a couple of his. Oh, rip. She did.
No kidding. I
I've-
should keep this out so I can read it. I've been meaning to.
I
read
keep
it at some
meaning
point.
to read through my Lovecraft book too. I've gotten through. Hang on, I'll grab it real quick. It's right here. I
Hold mine out.
read through. I'm in The Color Out of Space right now. I'm like halfway through it, and I finished The Call of Cthulhu. I think The Color Out of Space is way more interesting than The Call of Cthulhu.
Let's see.
Because, I mean, they're both good, but The Call of Cthulhu is just kind of this dude reading through manuscripts and talking about them, which is kind of inherently uninteresting.
Yeah, the color.
But The Color Out of Space is kind of similar, but at least it's about something more interesting than just manuscripts about a cult and the old ones. Color Out of Space is like, I think that's the one where like an asteroid lands and it's just really weird and a bunch of weird shit starts happening. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I got this book a few years ago because we were playing The Secret World at the time, and apparently there's a lot of references
There is a lot of references.
to Lovecraft works, so I'm
Yep.
like, you know what? I've never read any of his works. I'm gonna get that book because it's only $20 at Barnes and Noble, and so I did, and I haven't read it yet.
I half like his writing style. I love the time he spends actually talking about the subject at hand. But sometimes I don't like the time he spends talking about the subject at hand. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. I also like the book. I like how it looks. Like, the cover is really cool.
Yeah.
I love it. So
I think I like the lack of imagery that's somehow still really vivid. But I don't know if I
Yeah.
actually like the way he details the plot. The imagery is enough to carry it, though. Don't get me wrong.
yeah, there's just some authors where it's kind of hard to follow them. Like, if they sit there for 3 pages describing a doorway.
You mean every Lord of the Rings book?
Well, Lord of the Rings and what's his name? Umberto Eco, I think. He wrote like Foucault's Pendulum and stuff, and it was just a slog to get through that. Just because he was...
Man, I love the Lord of the Rings, but I'm never reading it again. The Hobbit wasn't even that bad. I mean, it was.
No.
It was long and drawn out, but it wasn't. I think I've heard of 2 or 3 stories out of 37. Read 2 or 3 stories out of 37. I haven't read much of the Lovecraft stuff yet. I know his influence quite well, but I don't. By the way, I just want to point out how creepy this is.
Yeah. I'm imagining it's making really creepy noises too.
There's just some like raw, like soft rumbling, and occasionally like you'll see the smoke come out of its mouth thing, and the controller will rumble. It's pretty rough. Alright, bye bye.
Bye bye. But yeah, the Hobbit was actually really easy for me to get into and to read. But when I got to Lord of the Rings, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, The Hobbit's honestly a pretty quick read to be if you're you got the time. It does drone on a little bit, but there's not a lot for it to drone on about because it's not concerned with the world at all.
Yeah.
It presents itself very matter-of-factly to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna go ride these barrels down the ocean. Oh, yeah, all right, sure.
All right.
Lord of the Rings is the one where they want to do all the world building.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so, but oof. Like everything, like you can glean some world building out of it, but even just what a hobbit is just presented to you as like near fact.
Yeah. Like, here's a hobbit. They like to eat.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's like the extent of the description from the beginning of the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just slide across the ground. Don't mind me. I'm gonna die.
Slide across.
No, I'm not.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this book out so I can like start reading it after I finish this other book I got from work.
Wish I had a better attention span because I love to read, but I cannot read for shit. Like not in terms of literacy. I'm literate, I promise.
No, I understand. Like, you get distracted.
I get too much going on. There's
Yeah.
just too many things. And sitting down to read is not easy. Stop looking at me! Ah!
We're doing work meetings next month, and they wanted to do like a little book club thing, so they had us all pick a book out of the book club. And so I picked one, and they actually gave me the book, which was really nice of them. And they're like, okay, here you go, you're gonna read it, and then at the meetings we're gonna break up into groups and talk about it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Excellent.
Thank you for the free book. You know?
What book did you pick?
It's called The Power of Habit.
I see.
Why we do what we do in life and business.
So why do we do what we do in life and business? Enlighten
I'm
me.
just barely. I'm starting to read it. Did I pick The Ring? No, I didn't. These are all like business, self-help book things, you know.
Is there
Nothing
even
fictional.
like an English translation of The Ring's source novel?
Of The Ring?
Yeah, The Ring there was a novel before it was a movie.
I don't know.
And it was a Japanese novel, naturally, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if there's even like a
Oh yeah. This book-
source novel of that. Ow, fucking
Actu-
walls.
I know we talked about like when we were doing Parasite Eve that it was a novel first, and I
Mhm.
actually looked it up, and it has been translated into English.
Parasite Eves? That might be a
Mhm.
neat read. I heard the novel's
Yeah.
actually kind of not good, but that doesn't mean it's not worth a read.
Let's see The Ring.
Because, it's like the silliness of Parasite Eve, but, not.
Let's see The Ring. The Ring series book 1.
Did I come back here for no reason?
Let me see.
I think I did.
By
Oh, jeez.
Koji Suzuki. Yeah, this looks like it's translated. So
Neat. Oh, I guess it's pretty good. The Ring book. I don't know. I've watched the movies. I'll admit, for the most part, when it comes to books, I'm not that much of a horror book or reader. Despite me, reading or watching horror movies and playing horror games, I don't read that many horror books. Like
mhm.
Lovecraft and Dracula are probably the two straight horror books I have. I have some others that have some like horror elements to them, but those two are probably the only like straight up horror books I own. For fuck's sake.
Parasite Eve was translated on Amazon. You can get it for $9 in the Kindle. For hardcover, it's $46.37. For paperback, it's $76.35.
Why? Since when is paper?
I'm like, hardcover is usually more expensive than paperback.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Doesn't make any sense.
Dracula's so bland. I agree. It's not great. It's not great as a novel. I think the movie's like infinitely better than the novel.
Francis Coppola's Dracula, whatever his name is.
No, I was actually like thinking far back, like 40s.
Oh.
But yeah, that one too. That one's silly, if nothing else.
The one with what's his name?
Keanu Reeves is in it. Gary Oldman's in it. I think Anthony Hopkins is in it.
Yeah. Oh, Winona Ryder is also in it.
She is?
Mhm.
Oh.
At least I thought she was. Dracula.
I know, I believe that sounds right. I just
Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yeah.
remember that. I've only seen it once or twice though. It's not a movie I'm that fond of, so I don't watch it like all the time.
I have never seen it.
It's not great. It's not terrible. Keanu Reeves does not do a good accent. He
Carrie always was in it? Really?
Was he?
Sir Arthur Holmwood.
I don't know who that is.
I love Carrie always. He's awesome.
He didn't get as much work as he should.
Yeah. I personally like Dracula Dead and Loving It.
I'm sorry. Dracula Dead. Okay, yeah. Got you. Reeves is terrible. Yeah,
Chandelier.
I like Keanu Reeves, but he's not good in Dracula. Just kind of a simple fact. He was really miscast for that movie. I like Keanu Reeves, but he has to be in like a particular kind of role.
Yeah. It's like Nicolas Cage.
Well, Nicolas Cage is funny when he's in a bad movie, or when he's miscast. Keanu Reeves is just kind of boring.
The first movie I ever saw Keanu Reeves in was Parenthood.
I don't know what that is.
It's a, I want to say like late 80s movie. It has like Steve Martin and
Oh.
Keanu Reeves is in it. The young Keanu Reeves, obviously. Who else is in it?
I think if I look for my like Keanu Reeves fix, I'm gonna go to Speed. Maybe like Bill and Ted if I want something a little bit different. Or if I want something more recent, I'll go to John Wick. I don't actually know what to do here.
Yeah, 1989. Yeah, Rick Moranis is in it. Diane West, Keanu Reeves.
Huh.
What?
What?
Joaquin Phoenix is in it.
Oh,
I never knew that.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
I love his
I
name.
don't
It's so
remember him
bad.
being in it. The only movie I remember ever seeing him in first was Gladiator, so that really surprised me.
I don't know. I don't think I can think of him being in. Like he's in Signs, right?
Signs and Gladiator. And
Never
then,
seen Gladiator.
Oh, what else was he in? The Village.
Really?
Yeah, he's like the main guy who's like really shy.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Sure, sounds right. Got you. I don't actually know what to do here. I'm a little bit lost.
Walk the Line. That's right. He was in Walk the Line.
Was he?
He was Johnny Cash. Yeah.
I see.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end.
Okay, I was
Yeah, I'm
hoping
gonna have
for...
to watch Parenthood again and like be on the lookout for him because I don't remember him in that movie at all.
I don't really know what I'm like. I probably in the cutscene that I was kind of talking over, but
Mhm.
like I don't really know what's going on here.
All the eyeballs. I like how this lady is just taking it all in stride.
Yeah, that's not what I would do in this situation.
Like, oh my god. There's a giant mass of unmentionable things over here. It's like teeth and eyeballs.
For the sake of keeping it moving, I might just consult a walkthrough. Because I don't want to be here all night.
Yeah. Scarlet left a message on my video an hour ago.
Oh, jeez.
I know, because he's right there talking. Thank you, Twitch.
Wow, Google does not load fast. Come on.
Blinky, blinky, blinky.
Rawr. Back to the first corner room where she saw the notch. Through trap-filled hallways. Okay. Back 2 or 3 rooms, I guess.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'll die. Camera angle is not favorable for walking back. So let's see. 1.
Chin. Oh. Hello?
Shit. Can't see this. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm so blind.
Well, they're kind of hard to see. They go by
God.
pretty fast.
Damn it.
Oh, ow. Ooh. Healing. Oh, smashy. Smash.
Gonna heal again.
Yeah.
Give me enough health. Thank you.
So does the amulet only have so many uses?
I think so, yeah. I would assume that's what it's counting down for.
Yeah. I wonder if you can recharge it.
Considering how short these chapters are, I would assume that you just... God damn it.
Oh my god. Oh.
Just don't need to?
Like, why? Why are there so many traps?
No, I mean, it's Temple for the Corpse God, and I don't think he delights in visitors.
Like, join my
Why
own-
did that not work?
Oh. I don't know.
Is it this?
Door? Door.
Door. I'm gonna save just in case I die.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens when I die. And this memory card is pretty open, so I'm not hurting too bad. Let's go ahead and just use this.
So are you using an actual GameCube console or are you using the Wii?
I'm using the GameCube.
Nice.
Like an actual straight up GameCube. My
That's
Wii does not play GameCube games. It is a later model that was released that is roughly 1 to 2 inches smaller. And for some reason they released it without the hardware to play Wii games. Or sorry, without, I don't remember. What, I think it's like a hardware is missing, but the firmware is still there. So, like when you get the disc load up page, it still lists the GameCube as like an option, but it's not an option. So I had to go buy a GameCube, which is fine. I wanted one,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it was
Yeah,
pretty annoying that I have to.
when we got the Wii, we got it specifically because, like, well, of course it was a new console, but because it was backward compatible with GameCube games, we just got rid of the GameCube console.
You know, the wall smashing thing is kind of a pain in the ass 'cause I can't see the blades.
Like, you know, I'm getting tired of your shit.
No kidding. Yeah, that's why I wanted a Wii. Besides some of the like rare gems of Wii games that are out there, I just wanted to be able to play GameCube games easily, but I had to go buy a GameCube for that one. So rip me. But I have GameCube,
Yeah.
so that's
I
fun.
have a few GameCube games still. I mean, I still have my copies of Resident Evil 1 Remake and Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube.
I want a physical copy of Remake, and I know they've released a physical copy for like the PlayStation 4 remaster, bundled with the
Oh,
2000
yeah.
bundled with the 0 remaster.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I already own both of those digitally, I'm really tempted to buy them again just so I have a physical copy.
Yeah.
In 2015, I paid $8.15 for Parasite Eve's novel. Neat. I might have to read that in time for the CLG Let's Play of one of the sequels.
Yeah.
Maybe we could both read it if we can get our hands on it. And
Yeah, I might get the Kindle version. I can just read it off my
I-
iPad that way.
do own a Kindle. I have like a really old model Kindle, but I own a Kindle. So maybe I'll read
I
that.
Yeah, I have a really old Kindle too that my mom gave me.
I like reading physical books, but you know,
Yeah, me too.
might have to
Like,
pass
I
on that
feel-
one.
Like, I will read a physical book whenever I can, but if like the only way to get it is through an ebook, then
Yeah, I mean, I like ebooks too. It's just I like low key collecting things that I like books and movies and games. So if I can get a physical version, I like it.
and I don't know. I just like reading a physical book and then just like slowly going through it. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I've made quite a bit of progress.
I
on
love
this part now."
like the feeling too once you finished it and you put it up on the shelf and you can look at all the things it's next to. Like,
Yeah.
this is everything I've read. It looks like a lot when it's laid out like this. Just like I have
Mhm.
all these games and I've played and beaten most of them, and it looks like a lot. And to be
Yeah.
fair, for games, it is an absolute mess load.
So maybe I will buy it through Kindle and read it.
Because we won't be doing 2 for a while yet, obviously, but might be good to have that context for the second game.
Yeah.
Or the third game. Which I need to
Didn't they
finish
make a
playing.
movie?
Parasite
too?
Eve? Don't think
Paradise
so.
Eve, like movie or something?
I think there might be maybe it's like a Japanese movie. Sounds like it might be right. Might be like a pseudo adaptation of the book. I don't know. Sounds kind of right. They do that with a lot of Japanese novels, which I guess is true of American movies as well.
Yeah. Speaking of
I have
movies that
a
are
PC
being adapted from books.
Let's do it. You had. I was reading the chat.
I was just saying, like, the new version of A Wrinkle in Time is coming out soon, and I'm really excited about that.
I heard it wasn't very good, but might be worth watching still.
Oh, it's already out?
Came out in theaters, didn't it?
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's like early screenings. I don't know. I watched a couple reviews. I have a physical PC copy of physical copy of RE2. It looks like garbage, dude. I love PC ports of like PS1 era games because they're usually terrible.
Yeah.
I got into a page for the book, but I'm not. Oh, I guess we're going into it. I was gonna explore the mansion a little bit yet, but never mind.
Your presence is welcome, Majesty.
Welcome,
As
Your
always,
Majesty. I am a giant eye.
My concern is with the other ancients.
The eye speaks in whispers.
Should they unite with Mantra, they would doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not.
So I think one of the differences is each of the colors aligns to a different god that opposes the corpse god guy. So I guess in this cutscene, if we picked up the blue one, he'd be speaking to the blue god, and then the red one, he'd be speaking to the red god, and then
Yeah.
you know he'd be able to speak to the purple god, who is probably the corpse god, for the final thing.
Be certain to retrieve Mantrok's essence.
I think that's how that works.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
This in place, my guardians will be hard pressed to perform the functions you require. For your own schemes, Pius. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or perhaps one and the other. Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course, he is as good as dead.
Message chapter page is removed. The message tube is no longer needed. Alex discards it. Oh, it's just a cutscene. See. I'd like to explore the mansion a little bit. I don't wonder if anything changes between chapters or whatever. Oh, that's a man hanging from a tree.
Yep.
In the warm glow of the candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. I feel like that is my insanity. Can't adjust video res, so it's just a tiny box. Oh no.
Oh Just emulate it on a PS emulator.
Yeah.
Don't do the PC port.
Ever. Doors locked. I heard that they have unique costumes on the PC ports, though.
Hmm.
I want to say maybe it was 3. It's hard to remember.
I know 3 had a lot of alternate costumes you could unlock.
I think it might have been 3 that had the PC version with unique costumes.
Yeah, and Resident Evil 3, you could unlock the chick's outfit from Dino Crisis.
Yeah, Regina.
Yeah, Regina.
I own that game. Never played it. I own it.
I played the demo a long time ago because the demo came with Resident Evil 3.
I guess this painting here is like supposed to show you how to get the different ending, like the endings thing. Each
Oh,
color in
ending.
each color in a circle with the purple in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Can I punch things? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can.
She slides when she punches.
Whee! Slidey, 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 slidey.
Keep hoping there'll be something different.
As you check the house.
Yeah. Well, there's got to be something around here, cause like. I'm guessing when I'm ready to go to the next past segment, I just use this, but I have a couple keys I'd like to use. Second floor key. I'm an idiot. I have a second floor key.
To the second floor.
To the second floor. I'm kind of digging this game, by the way. I haven't talked about it at all.
Yeah, we keep talking about other things.
But I am digging this game. Alex has picked up the broken second floor key.
Oh, it's broken. That's not good.
How do I fix the... Ah! This is pretty neat. I will say.
It's like you get to see like different people's stories.
Yeah, and assumedly they all tie around eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Probably to whatever killed the good old grandfather or grand uncle or whatever he is to me. Are you the dresser? That's what I have to do. I purchased a PlayStation 1 copy of Resident Evil 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I have to say. I own a PlayStation 1 copy of that game. Because I like it. I don't really play it. Because it doesn't look good on HD TVs, but when it comes time to emulate it, oh boy,
Yeah.
will I be ready.
So I have Resident Evil 2, the PlayStation discs, but I misplaced the Claire disc. I have no idea where it is.
So I bought it,
I'm
you know.
thinking,
Oh, good.
huh?
No, you go ahead.
I'm thinking I put it like in another case or something. So I
Yeah.
just have to like go through my cases and try to find it. But as of right now, it's missing. I only have the Leon disc.
I got mine secondhand from like a, you know, like a resale shop kind of thing.
Mhm.
The hell is that?
Oh. Stack of human bodies?
A diabolic drawing showing a stack of human body. These ones cemented in place. That's sad.
Ugh.
So I assume that the original came in probably like a size case to hold 2 discs, right?
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
the secondhand one came in with normal PS1 jewel case size. So they just kind of stuck them on top of each other. I'm like, all right,
Ugh.
guys, that's fine.
No.
Dino Crisis is run away from raptors the game because about 75% of all enemies respawn. That's honestly kind of par for the course for a Capcom survival horror game. Spend most of Resident Evil 2 and 3 running away from things too. I think in 3 they do respawn too, don't they? And in 2 there was like certain points when more zombies would show up.
Yeah, and 2 they do respond at certain points, but 3, I think they respawn.
I think 1 was the only game where they truly just didn't come back. The only thing that would happen is like the next tier of enemy might come around. So like you kill a zombie and then later
Right.
like a hunter shows up in its place regardless
Yep.
of what happened.
Yep. Like you get to a certain point in that game and it's like, okay, it's hunter time. Hunters everywhere. Like, I played 3 over and over again to unlock everything. So
I
all the little side things that open up when you beat the game and all the costumes and everything.
I will admit I've never been terribly interested in playing 3 outside of I just want to play a Resident Evil game,
Yeah.
but I should probably play it one day. I don't know. Something about the premise does not seem fun. I think it's
The first time you... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I think it's just the idea of like that tank control plus consistently running away from something.
Yeah.
It doesn't mix well in my head.
Yeah, the first time you go through it, you have no choice but to run from Nemesis every time he shows up. And it's actually really scary because for the first time, he can chase you into different rooms. You know,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
safe if you load into another room and it's like, oh, okay.
But
But-
I feel like the
but-
control would frustrate me given that.
Yeah. But if once you play through it a few times and you get, and you go through the mercenaries thing and you get some beefed up weapons, you can actually kill him. And every time you kill him, he drops like a special item.
I mean, you can kill him like the first, time through. I've seen people
You
just kill him with a handgun.
It just takes a lot of ammo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised the PC version doesn't look very good. It's suited for computers that are about as old as I am.
Yeah.
So I guess there's nothing else to do here right now. I'm gonna double check a walkthrough just in case. I don't want to miss anything. Excuse me. Alright, I guess I'm not missing anything here. Just wanted to double check. I saved, so I'm gonna save again. I'm paranoid. 2000 AD is when the modern day portions take place. So
Okay.
let's read this tome page. Suspicions of Conspiracy, I believe is what it's called.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
814 AD.
Is that a new person? Looks like it, yeah.
Et imperatorum nostrum, Carolum magnum Francum. Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only. at once.
Shifty. Certain points. Certain points. Button down.
Oh,
Okay, nice.
you weren't supposed to read it.
Sorcery is this? Spell? I am bewitched.
I am bewitched.
Charlemagne, what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
Yeah, I looked at documents that for your eyes only, and they bewitched me. Great, thanks for the info. Now get put to death.
Hello.
Let's see.
Perhaps out of fear.
I have his message scroll. Alrighty then. So I am, what am I, Anthony? I don't know how you'd say that in the particular tongue, but Anthony.
Anthony.
What the hell? Alright, take the Tone of Darkness.
The tomb of
Excellent.
Flashbacks.
Should I go up here? Let's go up here again. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Don't mind me, lads. I'm
Hell-
just gonna go rage your shit.
Hello, everyone.
A blue urn rests upon the shelf. Oh, we get that color motif going again.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Hey, pardon me.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Sorry, mate.
Leave me alone!
Sorry, matey. It's just there's something glowy on your desk there.
Can't you see I'm reading?
Yeah, but. Alright. Alright.
He's punching him.
Don't mind me then. Just gonna go about my business. This is actually a good game so far. It hasn't been particularly scary, but I'm guessing that's just because it's really early on yet. But it has been fun. Coffin?
Interesting.
It's not properly sealed. It could probably be opened. All right. Damn!
Ooh.
You have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great.
Like his heart ripped out or something?
Think so.
How his body has been defiled,
Oh, he's
as if something has
defiled.
burst out from inside.
Oh, something's burst out from inside of him.
Take this for your protection, and find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Oh, I'll do your job for you. Sure thing. A Skarsmax.
Scars Max. Why don't you just call it a short sword and be done with it?
You'd think. Do they want to clarify what kind of short sword it is?
Let's see.
I've actually heard of a Skarsmax,
Scars Max.
but I bet it's pointy. Probably just like a Roman or like an English, maybe. What? Short sword? Owie. Mysterious gold medallion rests upon the desk. I'll take it. Circle of Power. Circle of Power describe the amount of power that spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. Spell lists. The spell list is an inventory of all the spell information that has been acquired, while the player to select spells to cast, examine, or assign to convenient quick spell buttons. New spells like this will allow the player to experiment with rune combinations and discover new spells. This selection is an inventory of all the components of magical spells you have acquired. With this function, the player can review their current assignment of spells to the quick spells buttons. Okay, I don't have enough components to make spells. Excellent.
How do you spell the sword name? It's like S-C...
S-C-R-A?
M-A-S-A-X.
There you go.
Okay.
Skrasmix? Skarzamax?
The
Steve?
Skarzamax carried by the Saxons and the Vikings between the 4th and 10th centuries.
That fits in timeline-wise. This is 1814.
Came in a wide range of sizes and was used both as a tool and a weapon.
So it just occurred to me after, like, I don't know, what has it been, like, a year and a half, I don't know, something like that, of us consistently streaming, to realize that I can lean back into my chair because I have a headset. So I'm sitting there, like, craned neck and all that.
And this picture looks exactly like the one in the game, so that's awesome.
Wicked.
So it's a weapon and a tool, apparently.
Most are.
Yeah.
So this guy told me to go talk to the bishop, but didn't give me the bishop's key. Oh, pretty.
Ugh.
That's rather unnerving.
Something exploded from him.
When he sees the body of a monk, his raiment is that of his order, stained with blood that has seeped from grievous wounds. It's truly a disturbing sight. No kidding. Charlemagne must be warned of the conspiracy against him.
We must find him.
I wonder if that's like... That's not an actual... Is that an actual historical figure?
Charlemagne?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that name, but I don't know if it's like...
Yeah, so have I.
If it's like a exaggeration or like a suspiciously similar...
Charlemagne. Charlemagne. Wikipedia. Or Charles the Great was king of the Franks from 768. We have different names. What?
So I think each character can hold like a different amount of sanity. Because Anthony here has a much... I found a magical rune. Has a much longer line for his sanity.
Charlemagne united most of Europe.
Did we get it?
Together.
What years was he ruling?
It says he was king of the Franks from 768, king of the Lombards from 774, and Holy Roman Emperor from 800.
Sounds about right. This is
United.
814.
He united much of Western and Central Europe during the early Middle Ages.
Alright. So it's probably based heavily on reality then.
Andrew's done.
Ding! I actually didn't hear it this time.
Oh.
Anthony does not look well.
No, he doesn't. Ah, fire!
It made that generic monster roar. Oh, let's go help our bro. Hey! Ooh, a torch. Excellent. Didn't seem to enjoy that. Hold on. Hold, please.
Hold, please. Yeah, burn!
Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Turning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. Holy cow. Two-edged sword. Thanks, pal. Oh, let's finish you. So I guess the idea behind killing them and getting your sanity back is kind of like what you said, that they're actual physical creatures and can be killed. So it makes him feel better.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Carstone tab on the stone floor. Pick up. Anthony has acquired a magical codex, but magical with a K. Magic Cal. Clues cannot be assumed that a codex with Facebook? My phone just buzzed? Without a codex, runes in your position will remain a mystery. Ha! Off with your head. Off with your arm.
Oh, off with everything.
Off with your life. Got him.
Magical rune.
Another magical rune.
Is that an actual rune, I wonder?
I'd be kind of impressed. He is looking really bad here. Poor Anthony here looks awful. Oh no, the legs are still moving. Never mind. Etched stone sits on a pedestal. Got the magical codex. A red urn sits at the fountain. Anthony's picked up a filled red urn. Can I fill the blue urn? While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's fingers, dashing itself in fragments as it hits the floor. Broken blue urn. Really? A magical ruin. Oh. Okay. Excellent.
I don't think those are actual runes. They don't look like them anyway.
That is fair. I probably wouldn't use actual ruins if a game I made involved that kind of thing. It'd be easier just to make my own, because it'd be just like some sets of lines and stuff.
Yeah.
They did, however, apply words to them. Like, because of the codex stuff. So that's cool. Discovered spell 1. An item to enchant. Oh boy. Okay. This might be the neatest mechanic here.
Oh.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Let's cast spell 1 real quick. Let's enchant two-edged sword. The item is now enchanted. Magic meter. This meter represents the character's magical energy. When a spell is cast, the level will get lower, and the meter generates whenever the character is in motion. See. Neat. Man, this poor guy does not look healthy anymore. Can't help but think about how bad he looks.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Mr. Monk. Monk ambles around nervously as if expecting the demonic bishop to return at any moment. Okay. Sitting there. Nothing? Okay. Nope. Whoops. So there's been glazed with a deep red silic. It's seen a bloody heart recently torn. What if we use it on the corpse? No?
No.
Oh. I wanted to cover the corpse in a foul-smelling liquid.
Too bad.
Oh, I never get to cover corpses in smell-filling liquid. I'm getting robbed.
Robbed.
Hello. Have you seen a demonic bishop?
Hello, have you seen a demonic bishop?
I'm looking for a demonic bishop. If you see one, let me know.
Water? Monstrous devil!
As opposed to not so monstrous. Okay. What if we light it up?
Burn it. Burn the tapestry.
Light it up.
Light it up.
enchant my sword again. Yeah, it is now enchanted.
Nice.
I don't know what that does exactly, but it makes stuff glow, and that's... Getting blocked by the wall.
It's like he was like a baseball bat, you know, like that.
Yeah, he does kind of just hold it like he's gonna swing it like that. Batter up.
Batter up.
Bishop? You know what, you
Come
just go on ahead. Surely I'll catch up. Ancient stone tablet lays against the bookshelf. Great. Thanks for the hookup. Paper.
He's not. He's looking really pale.
Look at his fingers.
Yeah.
Enchant item spell scroll. This allows players to cast spells that have been found and researched. Assign their most used spells as buttons while unable to choose them in the book each time. Can be fixed. That which is dull shall be sharp. Oh, wait a second. Okay. I understand. Let's put that on Y then.
Spell.
Oh. Think. Hang on. Cast. We can fix. It said that which is broken can be fixed. Yeah! Alright.
Nice.
So I'm guessing it's that, like, spell that keeps getting cast on him, that yellow one, that he got from Open Scroll, which can only mean bad things are gonna happen to this poor man.
He's like looking deathly pale
Yeah.
compared to like when we first met him in the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Like, are you dying?
You know, I'm thinking this man's not gonna make it. Call me crazy. But I have a sneaking suspicion that he will not survive this chapter. Let's go get through it. Use, no, use, no, okay. If I burn it.
He's also kind of running a little funny too.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I can't tell if it's slower or not. It's hard to tell.
Or like if he's slowly like getting more
I don't know, like
strange.
turning into a monster? Like, look at this walk.
Yeah. Like he wasn't like that when we first started.
No,
right?
he was very lively when we first started. I think.
Let's see. Smell. Okay. Oh yeah, you can fill it up with the blue.
Maybe that'll help. Well, what am I supposed to do with it? He doesn't even look like like it looks like he must feel awful.
Yeah.
Oh no! Hit A.
He's dead.
Oops. Guessing this game isn't gonna be like Key. Nope, he just disappeared. Excellent. He wasn't mandatory.
Let's see. Did you get the green urn?
No, where do you get the green urn from?
Let's see. Because you're supposed to fill the blue urn and the green urn at that fountain thing.
I don't have a green urn.
Green urn. Two-edged sword. I guess that's in that same room where you got the torch. The monk
Okay.
was like defending himself with a torch.
Right. Okay.
It says equip the torch and pick up the 3 parts of the broken green urn on the floor.
Must have missed it.
And then you have to mix the 3 parts together to get the broken green urn.
Oh, okay. I see. You had to have the torch equipped.
Ah. 2/3.
And then the third. Someone broken green urn. And then... the side has been repaired. Excellent. And then we go fill that with that foul-smelling liquid.
Backtrack to the baptismal fountain, fill your blue and green urns, then place them on the panel, opening the door ahead.
Place them on the what?
And it says place them on the panel.
Panel?
Yeah. Let's see. Check to... It says backtrack to the baptismal fountain, fill your green and blue urns, and place them on the panel opening the ahead door.
The baptismal fountain.
Go through the corridor and then the next door. Maybe that's in here somewhere?
Would have to be, right?
Is it like that sticky outy thing? Oh, no. Panel? It's not really clear. What panel? Hope your urns are broken. Now head back to the room where you got the scroll. On the floor there's a design with a triangle and circles at all points. Use your 3 urns with this to open the secret door.
Okay.
I had to look up a different walkthrough for that because it's like that one wasn't very clear.
Still not 100% sure, but I think this is... okay, yep, here it is.
he's
And then you weight it down. I understand. He's what?
it's like his animation is getting worse.
Yeah, he looks really labored. Look at him. He has to hold his neck or his hand up or something.
Mm-hmm.
Did that not work? Oh, I think I gotta stand still for it to work. Okay. Understood. Hello, Bishop?
Hello.
Oh my.
Come to return my book.
Ugh.
For your efforts
That's voice. That sounds like
and mercy.
Paul Eiding.
He is zombie. Ooh.
Bishop's key.
And now it's ooh.
Give me back my sanity, monsters.
You don't belong in this world.
Have at ye. Now we have the bishop's key, so we can go back to the bishop's
Oh.
visiting chamber. Oh no,
Anthony, no.
He is-
Ooh.
he's balding a little bit there too.
He's turning into a zombie.
Ah!
I guess because of the corpse god.
Yeah, probably. Probably the corpse god's magic. I had to hazard a guess. Stop your staring.
Stop staring.
It's rude. No, wrong one. Finish him.
Finish him.
Return your sanity. Do we need these?
Can you pick him up? No.
It's not. Wait, oh my, look at me. I'm a zombie?
What the crap? Guess you don't have the sword anymore?
Zombies can't use swords?
Bam. Bless you.
Thank you.
Poor Anthony.
This is so slow. I feel like I'm moving like a zombie. Oh,
Wait, what?
it was a hallucination?
I guess?
Ew, what?
Scorpion?
Come here. What the
What? What? I'm confused. Trapper Dimension.
I guess this is what happens when you're quote unquote dead. Yoink. See ya,
Yoink.
loser.
Wouldn't wanna be ya.
Oh, that's just a mana.
Oh. Maybe you have to go over. Oh. Over the stairs over there?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try, I guess.
Gotta wait for the purple. Hello? Or not?
I guess only the actual panels can go and not just any old circle.
Let me out! Yay!
That was strange.
Eh. Well, what's happening?
Assume mindfuckery. Trappers
he
have
was
no eyes
sinking
but can
into the
sense around
floor.
very well. You can sneak past them, they won't be trouble. Okay.
Sneaky.
Oop, see ya, bitch. Gotta go. So this is our first glimpse at the real, insanity feature. We're getting plenty of it.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Die! 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 All the dying!
Leave, foul monster.
Step. Step. Step.
Stab, stab, stab.
Stab.
Oh my.
Ugh.
He ain't looking too hot. Look at his
No.
animations.